Ghanaian sports journalist, that is Patrick Osei-Agyeman, popularly known as Countryman Songo, has finally issued an apology to newly appointed Black Stars assistant coach, that is John Paintsil. Remember last week, John Paintsil pressed charges on 4 Ghanaian sports journalists for defamation, and well, it turns out that some of the journalists have started issuing apologies, and Countryman Songo happens to be one of the persons to have done that. Well, we get into the details of what Countryman Songo said in his apology to the former Black Stars player. More coming up very shortly, but before that, please subscribe to the channel, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's get right into it. So after John Paintsil was announced as one of the assistant coaches for the newly constituted Black Stars technical team, well, some sports journalists and some sports fans expressed their dissatisfaction with John Paintsil being appointed as the Black Stars assistant coach. Well, the fans were not the only one that spoke against John Paintsil's appointment, but some sports journalists in Ghana. Well, it turns out that some of them used unprintable words against John Paintsil and didn't like it, so he decided to press charges, and well, it appears that his decision is yielding fruit because some of the sports journalists that he sued are now turning a new leaf and saying that they've regretted what they said and they are apologizing for all that they said. One of the persons who has issued an apology is Countryman Songo, and today on this show on Fire for Fire on Adom TV, well, the sports broadcaster said that he took things out of hand, and well, his tempers were out of the out of the blue and ended up spewing words that he shouldn't have said, and that he's very sorry to the former Black Stars player, and that Charlie, he should let sleeping dogs lie and they should smoke the peace pipe. No need to take it to court. Let's listen to Countryman Songo, what he had to say on his show today.
Say straightforward. Say what tia nine, unia nine so anwa day. Apanacho, simple. What I say, me ma painting apology. Say mine. And no maybe a play or no a Black Stars legend. On say not coming in Nisa, honestly speaking. What I say, a former deputy Black Stars coach. John Paintsil, me boy. No maybe a me ketiana unkuye. Me who say ahano. What I say, ahano pa. But before bar, the ensemble bar, wa who say, what tenacity we are, would be one whistle, one can ye. So that's indeed. Me per se, me catch and say, me very sorry. Say, you know, that time me bufus are no. Me ma, before no call baby, any can say a day. Echo to on fancha me pa na football ni there no one in the room. There's me of Antonio Sekojo, former Black Stars goalkeeper, Barcelona 92. Otiaswe, Ghana Koji bronze. See what could there be one in here? Would the ball no I'm a titi woman and yes I'm a titi woman. I'm Joe for me I'm never before a before in a bar my any year granty. No maybe one American chaya painter my pese would the betcha no call for in Anna. Yadi betuye because multimedia near domino ethics and connoisseur. What I say, Ureku, fireman, what I say, make I say, more fire, we a professional fire apology and coma a painter. What I say, more fire, we be millions of viewers and listeners. Ever fire for fire showing in Ano. Yin in a moment and can't painting say, more fire. Professional apology in Komano. Now, fantastic. Yeah, fantastic. More fire. Bibi added an aquanso.
So that is Patrick Osei-Agyeman, popularly known as Countryman Songo, issuing an apology to the former Black Stars player who is now an assistant coach to the Black Stars, that is John Paintsil. So, yes, Countryman Songo happens to be the first person on the defamation suit list that has issued an apology. We are waiting for the likes of Christopher Namely as well as Sadiq Adams and Veronica Kome to issue their apologies as well? Or are they going to court? Well, John Paintsil is demanding a sum of 80 million cedis as damages for the defamation and the tarnishment of his reputation by the sports journalists. Well, we'll see how things pan out, but it appears that, well, most of them are going to smoke the peace pipe and issue an apology. Well, for John Paintsil, he said that he wants the court to give him 80 million cedis as damages, and also that the sports journalists issue an apology and retract their statement that they issued against him. Well, in the coming days, we'll see how things pan out, but this is the latest update on John Paintsil's case against the sports journalists. Well, my name is Joseph Adamafiu, and until then, I'll see you in the next one. Please subscribe.